Viewers, subscribers, welcome back to the Coach's Desk. I trust that everybody's doing well and everybody's doing alright. Yes, people, what a time we had with the national trials. Yes, it was exciting, it was mind boggling, it was surprising to some, and it showed that the talent on the female side is up right now. But I don't really want to talk about that. I'm going to be talking about Shelly and Fraser Price. You know what I mean? Shelly and Fraser Price won the double 100 meters and 200 meters at the national trials. Many would not expect Shelly and Fraser Price to win this coveted double. Yes, many wouldn't. Because when you look at a Sherika Jackson, a very good quarter miler, she stepped down to the 100 and 200 meters. Her personal best, 10.77 seconds, would have been an indicator to some persons that she will be running fast in the 200 meters. And many would not have Shelly as a top quality 200-meter runner because she would have not have run sub 22 to date. Yeah, but Shelly and Fraser Price surprised the national stadium, in particular the 200 meters. So boom, she went run maturely throughout the rounds in the 100 meters. Sherika Jackson was doing her thing. She was putting down jaw-dropping performances in the heats. And there was also Elaine Thompson, who seemed to be running very experienced in terms of how she executed. So the final came. Persons had Elaine Thompson to win. Persons had Shelly and Fraser to win. Persons had Sherika Jackson to win, especially based on her own performance throughout the rounds. But the others who really know this rounds, how it goes in terms of managing the rounds, would have said that Sherika Jackson is doing well. However, because of her poor start, it it is not helping her because she still has to push hard when she is in a deficit to catch the field. Hence, she ran two personal best in the first two rounds. So persons who know how the track and field goes would have seen that and know that it would have been very difficult for Sherika Jackson to win. Brianna Williams also got in the 100 finals. Brianna got a very good start. She was actually possible in front one at a time. Shelly got a good start as well. I don't think it is one of her better starts, but I think that start would have discouraged Elaine and Sherika by both Brianna and Shelly. So they got out, and when persons believe that Shelly would be phasing or fading, it didn't happen. Because I believe that Shelly would have gotten stronger. Hence, she would be able to maintain her top speed right to the line. So that was it. Shelly and Fraser Price 10-7-1 took the national 100-meter title. And yeah, Sherika Jackson closed in on Elaine Thompson. to beat her on the line there. Now, taking it over to the 200 meters. Shelly looked comfortable in the rounds. Elaine looked comfortable in the rounds. Sherika looked comfortable in the rounds. And many persons were also saying that Sherika Jackson, I said earlier, that Sherika Jackson will be winning the 200 meters based on her strength endurance, speed endurance, and the speed that she would have gotten because of that 10.77. But little did they know that Shelly had something for them, because Shelly's objective for this season was to run sub 10.7 and sub 22. And of course, the others of going to the Olympics, making the team, and of course, future objective would have been to make it to the Olympic final, and the main objective would have to win the title. So yeah, all these would have come into play. So Shelly came off that turn with an excellent curve. She was quick out the blocks. She transitioned off the turn in the lead. And again, they thought Shelly would fade. Shelly maintained her form. And she lift, she swing, she finished strong. And she was able to run a fast 21.79. So, I mean, Sherika Jackson on the outside, others were expecting her to power home and then run past Shelly. But trust me, Shelly has gotten stronger, people. And I could add this to it a little bit, where when females get pregnant and have a child, comes back into the sport, it helps them to some extent, because after giving birth, the pelvic area gets wider and she gets a little bit stronger. So I believe that would have been one of the variables or the contributing factors that would have allowed her to be able to be performing so well, especially in her speed endurance section of it, because she would have gotten stronger. So I know that these athletes will be going back to the drawing board, the top three. I think Stephen Francis wants to get back at Shelly and Fraser Price in terms of beating her. So he's going to be observing those tapes, I would assume, and he will be putting in some work. Shelly and Fraser Price won't be taking anything for granted as well, and she'll be going out there putting in the work to ensure that she stay on top. And of course, there's a Sha'Carri Richardson to think about. There's also a Dina Asher-Smith, Talou, Blessing Okagbari. Yeah, man. So, I mean, I don't believe that she'll be getting complacent. She'll go back to the training sessions, put in the necessary work, tweak some things to ensure that she is competitive at the Olympic Games. Thanks again, people, for tuning in. Big up to all the supporters of Coach's Desk. Bless upon yourself. I'm out.